precious souls. Welcome to a twin flame journey. I'm Aura, and this is a podcast on twin flames. For more videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A twin flame journey is now available on Kindle Vella, and you can also catch the audiobook version of that content in the description box below with exclusive content. Don't miss out. Feel free to check that out. So you can turn your volume down or you can listen because it is about to get a little bit loud right now. I invite the energies of all angels and ascended masters, spirit guides, to channel messages. So we're going to start with the Love and Light Oracle messages. What messages do you have? First card we have here, we have speak words of love, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Beautiful message because we did just get done with a full moon, and with this card there is a young lady sitting by the water underneath the full moon. So very beautiful message. There definitely could be a divine feminine sitting or was sitting underneath the full moon by some water. But let's get one more, and I would like to read these description cards as well. What other messages do we have? And we have, with God, all things are possible. If you had faith, even as small as a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it would move. Very beautiful message. So I want to read to you the speak words of love. Pay attention to the words you're speaking. The truth, dear one, is that your words are either helping or hindering your plans and life purpose. They're either keeping the momentum going or keeping you at a standstill. Words can heal or harm, make or break. In the beginning, God said the words, "Let there be light," and light manifested out of nowhere. In the same way, instead of talking about your problems, fears, failures, and so on, stand on the promises of God in your life. Sure, you may have complaints or concerns. You may need to share your upset feelings with others. Carefully choosing loving and empowering words and always knowing that God has the answer to every problem. You can square your shoulders, look directly at your issue, dream, or other situation and declare victory in the mighty power of Jesus. Allow God's power to reign in and through you. Avoid the negative talk and begin telling a new story, speaking affirmative words, and exercising a God kind of faith. With God as your champion, take the superhero stance and feel, speak, and embody his mighty power. Be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Beautiful message. And then we have, with God, all things are possible. And I would like to read what this one says as well. We all find ourselves in situations in life where we need extra help And we go through times when we can't see the solution to problems. When obstacles seem insurmountable, focus upon God's supreme power to move mountains through faith. Tell your mountains about God. With unwavering faith, miracles can flow into your life. You may not know how the situation will resolve itself, but God does. Tap into his supreme wisdom and ingenious solutions through prayer. Don't worry about how God will fix the situation. Just focus on listening for divine instructions to take action and then do so without hesitation or delay. Beautiful, beautiful messages. And underneath at the bottom, it does say, I tell you the truth, if you had faith, even as small as a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it would move. Nothing would be impossible. So we are going to move on to animal oracle messages. And we're going to look at both sides. Divine spiritual twins and also divine matrix twins, also known as divine masculine. But let's take a look at the spiritual twin side. What just popped out? We have the eagle spirit. We have higher vision. Underneath the deck, we do have the bear spirit, caring, snake spirit, healing, independence with the cat spirit as well. Wow, beautiful message. Beautiful, beautiful message. I feel a spiritual twin taking care of oneself, pulling themselves out of a negative situation, or even keeping themselves far away from any type of lower frequencies where they feel it's almost as if when they're doing that, they feel more protected, more guided, more attracted towards that. That's the word that I was looking for. So with this bear spirit, I do feel very drawn to this bear spirit. I do feel as if perhaps there is a spirit twin who might even have some type of ancestral bear spirit guiding them. I'm hearing as well. Because with the combination of these two together, the eagle soars through the sky and looks for a better understanding of things, but also looking a way through things because they're flying so high, and the bear is down below walking. And I almost see a combination of these two kind of working together. Very beautiful message. And I'm also hearing Sagittarius. So let's look at the feminine side. And we're going to be using the Rider-Waite Tarot. Let's get 3 shuffles in here. There's 2. Let's get one more shuffle. There we go. Okay, what do we have for King of Wands? Just flew out and fell on the floor. Someone could very well be a fire sign. So let's see, what other messages do we have? The Empress. The King of Wands with the Empress. Wow. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel as if I'm connecting with a spiritual twin who is rather diving in head first towards something. And it's almost as if they're not afraid to change things up or kind of step out of their comfort zone, because it's like no matter what they do, no matter where they go, it's almost as if they can feel comfortable in just about anywhere, doing anything. Maybe not just anything, but maybe certain things that they haven't necessarily tried before, but it's almost as if they're home. They're home. They're right where they belong. Very strong Libra energy, but because we do have the Empress here, but a lot of you just stepping into that alignment. It's almost as if I'm looking for a specific word right now. Stepping out of an old reality headspace, changing up your belief system, taking care of yourself. I even look at this bear spirit too. I'm very drawn to it, but it's like there's a feminine spiritual twin that is recognizing their nurturing energy, like how to nurture oneself, how to take care of oneself, not allowing lower frequencies to disturb them. And it's causing this enormous shift right now. You also have the Wheel of Fortune next to this Empress. We have Taurus and Leo energy here. And then there's another eagle here in this Wheel of Fortune. So a lot of you are, and I'm also hearing as well, a lot of spiritual twins have had dreams with a specific spirit guide. Maybe even it is in the form of an eagle, but there is something guiding this divine spiritual twin. There's something guiding this spiritual twin to be on a specific path, to be guided towards something. And they feel very much guided towards something. And it's almost as if their intuition is guiding them towards something. They feel as if they have the energy, or if they have the inspiration or sudden inspiration to go somewhere, they're going to go. But something is pulling them to go someplace or go towards this. Maybe it's a coffee shop. Maybe it's a restaurant. Maybe it is a career. Maybe it is something out of the ordinary. So let's take a look at the other side. Let's look at the divine matrix side. What messages do you have? Wow. The bear spirit caring just came out, flew right out. And then underneath the deck, we have healing. We have the snake spirit. We have healing. The matrix is coming out of a dark time right now. Dark headspace. Very, very dark headspace is what I keep hearing. They're being pulled away from a particular mindset, but they're being pulled out of this and shown something. I almost feel like they're being constantly reminded of their spiritual twin at this time, and it's like they're thinking about them. They're very nostalgic. So let's see what the Rider-Waite has to say. What does the Rider-Waite have to say? Two of Wands. Queen of Cups. And we also have the Three of Wands here. So they recognize they're being faced with a decision at this time. I also imagine, and I'm picturing a masculine or a matrix looking at maybe even plane tickets. Maybe the two of you are at a distance at this time. And as I'm looking at this Justice card, because we have multiple, it's like multiple Libra energy here. Libra, we have the Empress over here, and then we have the Empress, or not the Empress, I'm sorry. We have the Justice card over here, very much Libra energy. So we could be doing a reading right now for two Libras who are twin flames. So there is a divine matrix twin who is tapping into, and I could be connecting with a matrix twin who is female. Very well could be female. But they're tapping into a different side to them, their intuitive side. They've always been intuitive. They've used their intuitive gifts to get them this far. I feel like I'm also connecting with a matrix who is very familiar with the legal system, or could be very much knowledgeable in law and even the court system, the justice system. But I do feel as if it's like they're holding this connection in their hand, or they're looking at the possibilities of this connection. And it's like, what would happen if I took a leap of faith and I expressed myself towards this person? But, I'm looking at this Three of Wands as well. I feel as if I'm connecting with a matrix who is looking at plane tickets, or looking at traveling, looking at, what would happen if I did this. So I do want to pull a couple extra cards here, because I want to take a look at this Two of Wands and this Three of Wands. But I do feel like I'm connecting with a younger female matrix twin. Let's look at this Three of Wands. So we have the Lovers here, and we also have the Queen of Pentacles for the Three of Wands. And underneath the deck, we have the Hierophant. Wow. It's almost as if they know what they need to do. They're understanding what they need to do. Also, I'm hearing partnership. Let's partner up together. Let's earn some income together as well. I'm hearing that. And I'm also hearing a matrix could have had dreams about coins in their hands, or holding a giant coin in their hand. But I also feel like I'm connecting with a matrix who is feeling very lonely right now. Very lonely, out of place, or feeling as if they're out of place in some way, shape, or form. Now, I do want to take a look at this Two of Wands. Two of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands. And then we also have the High Priestess. Enhancing somebody's intuition. I feel like the spiritual side to these two twin flames is enhancing also on the matrix side. It is enhancing quite a bit on the matrix side, and I do feel like it's causing them to break out of a mold, break out of, specific chains that has been binding them to something very specific as well. I do hear maybe even somebody is possibly part of the government or works for the government, or I'm also hearing, somebody who wears like a blue uniform. But I feel as if I'm connecting with a matrix who is female, who is enhancing one's gifts, exploring the unknown as well, but sort of testing the waters with their intuition, testing how things could turn out. With this Eight of Wands here, though, I feel like something is happening very, very, very quickly, even on the matrix side. Now, I do want to take a look at this Queen of Cups, too. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this Queen of Cups. Let's see what... Queen of Cups, and then we also have the Four of Swords with the Five of Cups. Yes, I do feel like the matrix is feeling incredibly down, depressed. They want to take some type of action, but I do feel like there's a little bit of confusion on their side. I feel as if they don't know how to take some type of action here. So they're staying very silent right now. I feel like there's a lot of twin flames who might not even be in some type of communication, but they're remaining quiet because we do have this Four of Swords with the Five of Cups, but the fact that they're remaining quiet is not helping them. It's not really helping them in the long run. It's like they want to speak some type of truth, but it's almost as if they're worried about creating some type of conflict or creating an argument or creating a fight is what I'm hearing. There could have been some type of disagreement in the past too. I'm hearing that as well. But they definitely know that this connection is destined. They know that this connection is not what it seems. It's not what it seems on the surface. And it's almost as if they know that their spiritual twin is very well off without them. They don't need their matrix twin. They don't need their masculine twin. I do feel as if there's a matrix who is feeling a little bit down, a little bit alone, possibly even very confused right now, but I do feel like they are receiving some type of guidance, even through their intuition at this time. They're having very heavy dreams about their twin, which, could also be causing them to feel a little bit depressed because it's like, my twin isn't here. My twin isn't here with me. And underneath the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. I feel like this is, this Knight of Swords talks about, wanting to take action very quickly, but I feel like this is an internal frequency happening with the matrix. Very beautiful messages. Okay, so I am going to wrap it up there. I hope that these messages helped many of you out there. Until next time, I'm Aura, and this is a Twin Flame Journey.